The Jane Goodall Institute was founded by Dr. Jane Goodall, a primate researcher in Tanzania. Her focus was mainly on chimp research, but the organisation has grown over the years to focus on chimp conservation, and there are several offices which have opened all over the world.
JGI Uganda was first established in 1991. Our very first project was primarily focused on the chimp trade within the country. In light of the plight of those chimpanzees, Jane Goodall Institute, together with other stakeholders, including the Uganda Wildlife Authority, came together to try and find a new home for these chimps.
This came as a result of the pressure on Uganda Wildlife Education Center's land, which is not enough. So they had to find an island where they could take and rehabilitate these orphan chimpanzees.
An island was established on Lake Victoria, and it became the first sanctuary in Uganda and home to chimps confiscated from the illegal trade.
Between UWEC, JGI and CWCT, we stand as a village. JGI is more in the field, out there.
In Uganda, the threats to wild populations of chimpanzees are mainly man-traps and snares. These are laid in the forest, not specifically to catch chimpanzees, but to sustain the livelihoods of rural poor communities in forest-adjacent areas. The communities lay these traps to catch bush pigs and duikers, and chimps are accidental victims.
The Jane Goodall Institute established the snare removal program. What it entails is recruiting former hunters to come into the forest and remove traps. About 8 years down the line since the snare removal program was first initiated, it's forwarding 3 of these components: actively removing snares from the forest, environmental education and awareness, and veterinary interventions to remove traps from chimps that have been caught.
Local communities are very important, simply because they are one of the main threats to conservation, through predominantly their livelihoods.
So in the Jane Goodall Institute's conservation strategy, the local community is an integral part. Roots and Shoots was established in Tanzania by a group of students together with Dr. Jane Goodall. It is an organization that inspires young children to make a difference for the environment. In Uganda, we have over 90 schools in the country and 14 communities every day making a difference simply through they wake up in the morning and all they want to do is to just change the environment for the better. The future of JGI Uganda, our vision is a viable chimpanzee population living in harmony with human communities.